Welcome back, everyone. The Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S8 have been both out for quite a bit of years now. I really don't know who's interested in this video, but I figured I might as well drop it. The Galaxy S8 is on the left, the Galaxy S9 is on the right. This phone came out in 2017, this one the year after 2018, and it's crazy because we've been getting so many new Samsung Galaxy S, Note, and A series devices, but these two devices at one point were Samsung's flagships. They were their bread and butter, and it's so interesting to see how these phones hold up in 2021 comparatively. If you want to pick up either one of these or some other phones I'd recommend this year, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and help support the channel at the same time. Now, side by side, you can kind of see that there is some similarity going on for sure, but there are a few subtle differences. So first of all, both have 5.8-inch panels on the front. They're both 1440p, but for me, it kind of does seem like the Galaxy S9 has a little bit slimmer bezel up the top and bottom, but either or, they're both very good panels. No crazy amount of bezel, but again, for this day and age, you would probably say both these panels will have a lot of bezel when you look at something like the Galaxy S21 or something like that. But these panels are great. Curved displays, which are one of the best panels. I love curved displays so much. They're a little awkward because if you hold them to the side, they can randomly start clicking stuff, but they look so good. On the bottom, USB Type-C ports with headphone jacks on both, as you guys can see. The thickness and thickness is about the same as well. One doesn't really feel way thicker than the other one. And on the back, glass backs on both, as you guys can see. Single camera setups, but you can see the Galaxy S8's fingerprint sensor is on the top right. The Samsung Galaxy S9's fingerprint sensor is on the bottom. Single camera setups as well. And that really pretty much covers it up on the outside. There really isn't a crazy amount of difference. Most of the differences were internal, so those are really pretty much the main differences. They both have IP certification, which is great, and they both feel extremely premium. And for kind of a couple-year-old phones, I think these are really awesome, displays, feeling in the hands and all that stuff. Now moving on to, I think, one of the bigger differences between these phones in this day and age is the software. We ended off with One UI 1 on the Galaxy S8, but we did get One UI 2 on the Galaxy S9. Now, I really do think One UI 2 was a really big jump, but I'm glad this one ended off with One UI 1. I really do think that was one of the bigger differences between them, and I think the Galaxy S9 with One UI 2 is a worthwhile upgrade going from the Galaxy S8 to the Galaxy S9. I really do like this gesture-based design, and look at those animations. The animations are so smooth. It's a very fast phone for the most part. It's not like extremely fast, but it gets the job done, and I love these animations. With a phone like the Galaxy S8, you do have some sort of gesture-based design, but it's not really quite like this. The animations are still fairly good for the most part, but you can see even scrolling through a little bit, it is a little bit slow. It's not horrible, but it is something to kind of keep in mind that you are getting, in my opinion, an overall, smoother, faster phone, and the software experience is going to be better on the Galaxy S9 than on the Galaxy S8. But another big thing is that the battery sizes are almost identical on both. 3,000 mAh batteries on both. So again, not a massive difference there either. But if I were to go from a Galaxy S8 to the S9, the number one reason I would do so is because of the software. But even then, I wouldn't even stop at an S9. I would highly recommend going up to something like a Galaxy S10 between these two, because those phones are going to be lasting for an insanely long amount of time. They have a lot of capability, and those are still one of my favorite phones. So that pretty much covers it up there. Now let's go and do a little bit of a speed comparison between both these phones. The Samsung Galaxy S8 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 chipset inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM, where the Samsung Galaxy S9 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one is the faster one between both of these. Okay, now that we're back, let me go and clear all the apps in the background. You guys can see close all, close all. Let's get into it. Let's do phone calls. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. I can't really tell if that was a big difference. Play stores, 3, 2, 1. And almost the same exact thing. There was pretty much identically the same thing on both. Hopping out of this one, I have a bunch of these third-party apps as always. Let's go and do Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. And you can definitely see, I'm surprised the Galaxy S8 is on the left, the Galaxy S9 is on the right. And you can see here as well, the Galaxy S9 was the faster one. Noticeably faster than the Samsung Galaxy S8 for sure. Hopping out of this one, let's go and do the next app. Let's go and do BOFA. 3, 2, 1. Galaxy S9 again is faster. Galaxy S8 a little bit behind there. Hopping out of this one, let's go and do Snake versus Blocks. 3, 2, 1. Again, Galaxy S9 is the faster one, just by a little bit though. Like, there really isn't that big of a difference. I was expecting there to be a bigger difference, but there really isn't. Hopping out of this one, let's go ahead and do something like Facebook. 3, 2, 1. And I do like the animations on the S9, they seem smoother, but the Galaxy S8 did somehow end up opening that one up faster. I'm not really too sure why that happened. Snapchat 3, 2, 1. And Galaxy S9 again was a faster one there. Hopping out of this one, let's go ahead and do something like Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And I totally screwed that one up, but let's go and do Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1. But I think ultimately the Galaxy S9 is a faster phone from what I've seen, but it's only slightly faster. Even with this app, it was only slightly faster. There really wasn't that big of a difference. I was expecting there to be a bigger difference between these two, but there really wasn't. So in terms of speed and performance, that really pretty much covers it up here. Let's go and quickly hit on the cameras. Now, as mentioned before, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S8 have pretty similar cameras, both single sensors. They're wide-angle lenses, 12 megapixel lenses on both, 4K at 30 capability on both as well. The front cameras are both 8 megapixel sensors, and on those ones you can do 1440p videos as well. Now, for sure, the camera quality on both I think is good for, like a 2018, whatever, 2017 type of phone. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But I really do appreciate the amount of features that Samsung put in these types of cameras on the Galaxy S8. You still have pretty similar features that you have on something like a Galaxy S9. But I really do think the Galaxy S9 does have a little bit more capability, and I just like this feature set within this, even though they're the same. The One UI 2 update brought a lot of different capabilities, pro mode and video and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure the Galaxy S9 got those type of capabilities as well. Now again, this is not a full little camera comparison I'm doing. Do keep in mind there's a little bit of burn on the Galaxy S8, but you can kind of get the idea that the Samsung Galaxy S9 would essentially be the better camera overall than the Galaxy S8 for sure. Is it going to be a worthwhile update? Probably not. I think going to something like a Galaxy S10 is a huge, monumental upgrade going from a Galaxy S9, but for sure I think the Galaxy S9 has a better camera between these two. So to kind of sum up this video and to answer the question, should you go and buy a Samsung Galaxy S8 or should you go and buy something like a Samsung Galaxy S9? Well, this is pretty much what I'll tell you, and I've said this year after year. I would recommend buying the most latest and greatest device that you can get your hands on. The Galaxy S9 for sure, if you have the money, is better, but it's really not like a crazy big upgrade. It's only a slight upgrade in a couple of areas. Maybe you're getting a better camera, you're getting a faster phone, but the only reason I would upgrade is because of the software. You're getting a faster or you're getting a longer supported phone that was supported, it's not supported anymore, but a longer phone that was supported on a Galaxy S9 than on a Galaxy S8. But I really do like the One UI 2 update coming from One UI 1, but I still think if you want a Galaxy S8, this is a crazy good phone still. It has a lot of character. It looks so beautiful. Like it doesn't even look old. There are budget phones that are coming out this year, even like the OnePlus Nord to be example. This is a better feeling phone than that. This is a better feeling phone than the S20 FE. Feels just as premium as like an iPhone SE2 in my opinion. And that's a really cool thing to think about with the Galaxy S8. The Galaxy S9 is in the same category. It's a beautiful phone, has a lot of character to it, and it's not that old, and it has a lot of just value with it. I will tell you though, going to a Galaxy S10 is the phone I would recommend the most. That phone is a no-brainer in my opinion. That phone also has a ton of character, a lot of capability, and it just makes sense to update. If you have either one of these, going to the Galaxy S10 would be 100% the phone I would recommend. If you have one of these two, obviously the S9 is the one I would recommend right now, but I'll be surprised. In 2021, there's way less differences between these than I thought. When these phones originally came out, I thought there were bigger differences, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. They are about the same, and I'll definitely tell you when it comes down to it, there are more similarities between these two than there are differences. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.